Grand rising to you all the star seeds and the light workers, all the patriots all over the world. We cannot say, we cannot run and bring the good tidings as usual. Please share this video massively. Today is Wednesday, 24th June 2026. It's a moment every one of us must live to remember, whether we like it or not. Because there are so many historical events that is ongoing. One of the historical events is Idu-Igodomigodo straight to Idu-Land. That's one of them. I want to be enlightening us today about the land which we are from. The original name, when God was creating the heavens and the earth, the original name that land is called is Idu-Land. And the history have it that Idu have a lot of children. Our historian, by the grace of God, we want to talk about that. I was not called to come and read history. I was called to make history. So, the place where we domicile, that was where Igodomigodo is one of the sons of the Idu. That's the same way you are a first son to your father. Your papa get property, go share it your hand. That land originally is called Idu-Igodomigodo land, not Bini. I posted the TikTok video about 3 hours ago precisely. Depends on how we are being instructed by the universe to speak. That's why there are so many things. You might be thinking, why is this man not talking about it? I was not instructed to talk about it. I'm not being instructed to talk about it. We are praying for a lot of our freedom fighters. I personally, even when I was supporting a lot of things, supporting Nnamdi Kanu, supporting Sowore, supporting Samuel Ekpa, supporting even Midget. So many of us were cashing out in PDP and APC. But if you guys did not really do this struggle very well, and there's no headway in whatever thing you are doing, it's going to be a shame. So that's why you have to buckle up your sleeves. Make sure you advocate to whoever that is arrested must be released. A part of me today is still in the prison. Why? Because Nnamdi Kanu, as he speaks, remains in prison. A part of me today is still in the prison because why? Nnamdi Kanu still remains in the prison. I told us right from the one that I'm in prison with him. I'm not just joking by that word. I mean whatever thing I'm saying. I think there's a bird there disturbing. I'm not just joking by that word I mentioned. I mean it. That's why it is going to be very, very difficult for people like us to associate ourselves with some certain elements. Because one, they are not truthful. Two, you can never work with them because their struggle is not divinely being recognized by the universe. Please make sure you share our broadcast. These days, not only our platform anyway, but our platform have not been treated correctly the way it ought to be. There are a lot of things going on. Our platform is still that strength. So that's why anytime you come across us, don't just view it like that. I always tell us here, what you say, what you reap. God can also, the universe can also protect you through sharing, particularly when the word is divine. Every of our video is coming out from the throne of grace. So you have to share so that you also be a partaker of the blessing that is coming. Don't just watch. You may not need that video, but other person need it, like this one now. You may not need it, but other person need it. Because there are a lot of things they have not really know about our land. Now, the original name of that very land that you are seeing is Idu-Igodomigodo land. Now, come to think about it. The reason why Asari Tokunbo make that very trade. That trade is not what every one of you were supposed to take into your heart. The people that are furious today know the reason why Asari Tokunbo make that very trade. So don't let them drain your emotions. I've warned you before now. Small strength where you get, use that and take care of yourself and your children. Don't let everybody drain you. Asari Tokumbo is not coming for everybody. He knows the people he's coming for. That's why I will not open my live video and begin to say, Asari Tokumbo, you are stupid. No. The same people that have been fighting us, who never want the truth to be established, are the same people today that are furious that Asari Tokumbo is coming. A land whereby you came, the Ogi or the king of the land have ruled for more than 300 years before you came. That's why the same shenanigans that happened in the old is what is happening today. We are unable to identify who we are, know our core value, know identity up to now. The same negligence that you yourself you are putting now was what our father also put in. That make the land was collected from them. The same way your father treated you, the same way you are going to treat your children. Before the children of Israel take over the promised land, go and read the Bible. The Bible was not supposed to be read to start looking for miracles. That's why today most of you, the more you read the Bible, the more you say you are following Christ, the more you are in crisis. Do you know why? Because you are not ready to labor and do anything. You are not ready. You want to get everything for free. Imagine I did one TikTok video today. This is my second video. I want to compare anything I'm telling you from anywhere is true. It is easier to just carry one person and be bullying. But it is difficult to enlighten people. You allow this thing to sink into their head. Not that you are trying to indoctrinate them. I'm not indoctrinating you. I'm telling you the real thing. After this very broadcast, just sit down your ass. How is this thing really like this? Why is it that some group of person lives in the name they call Edo State? Why is it that most of the time, anytime they are talking about certain things, I don't talk about it? Do you know why? I'm not interested. Do you know why? These same people you are joining Edo alien to fight. They are coming to come and help you. Okay, who is God going to use? Let me pray for this our brother. I'm led to pray for him. I saw his video today. I saw his video. I'm talking about Smatobaze. I saw his video today. Despite he said he doesn't mention anybody's name. Being that he have agreed that he just did a lecture, he did not mention anybody's name. I stand under the authority of the universe. Anyone that will discuss Smatobaze because of that very video, whatever you pronounce unto him will fear of what happened to you. Any man born of a woman, in August Smatobaze, I watched that very day. He said he was not talking to anybody. That was how he was led to talk about that very scenario. Because I want to. Now, if you say you want to go forward and you want to go and trouble him or anything around him, if not do west, when on here do him, why ya sir? Smatobaze you wear the wedding. Ancient Father, ancient Spirit, ancient water, I commit Smatobaze under the hollows of your hand. As I was called at the masterpiece of the universe, at the masterpiece of the God of our ancestors and any do, I speak life unto Smatobaze today. Anyone that will trouble you because that very video will be trouble like the water. Bini he said, today I pray for you the same protection that as many that have been fighting for the struggle to make sure we have a better society. I clothe you with the same protection tonight. You are being guarded by the day. All the Galactic Federation will guide you. The universe from today will protect you. A lot of people don't know that God is used person. And if by now you are not being used to support, to share our video, to even say, Chairman, I'm led though, can you please give me your subscription, your phone number subscription, me I subscribe for you. You are a bad person. Or my donkey. Woman, you may not enter the promised land. Because you are not ready to lose anything. But the video that guy made today, despite where or we is one of the most powerful videos of the century. One of the powerful videos. I don't even have his number. But I was led to pray for him. A struggle now, and part of the people now give. That's why any person or item, he just spoke the truth. Or mag anybody go. Awano, Ariotieva. Let nobody deceive you. It's a forbidden thing. But this is what all these aliens clamoring for today. They clap for everything. They don't have a core value. They have a core value. Core value is a character that is inherent. A core value is a fundamental non-negotiable principle. Principle. And policy when I live a life for one. I negotiate. I have a very who's is that's your natural, that is a natural a godly system in you. We are God representative. The book of Exodus 10, it permits you to marry more than one wife. If you check our fathers today, they can marry from many clans. Or you born, we don't think Coco. And mind you, whatever thing you support, for those of you losing emotion, for those of you living, you go only protect yourself. You are defending the indefendable. We were created in his own image and likeness, according to what we are told. That's why you see me there. I'm saying the mind of God to Erieko Salobwa every time I went. God can even curse your way now on my way. Oh, Salobwa now, I'm not going to bear no. Because I need to empower something on bear or the Avoni. I put it there. Let me finish up reading the heading. Why lose emotion? 40 years I brought that woman. When I say and we are supportive. Up to now, none of you have not been able to discover your father. Eruwa existing. Era no idoke. No doke. Ile ifere ewe yawira. Ewe igbinana. Wama no denuwa. Akpa kaki amu wano pume webo. Mami na ayame wa vede mariye wa mo. Just look at them. They are just flying around. A voice in wa tiana wa. They all surrounding me here. Ateri ba mo boyan kere. Ubege iyan do pase ye mentana. Iyan wa do pase yo. Then we are cool. The best understand what's going on. But you don't get to know. When I prophesy where 100 people will sleep in one house, they thought it's a lie. Nowhere right now. A friend of mine that loses his house some time ago in Madrid. No ya luzo wago viere. A life me ni madegberi medicine. He's not relocated to another country because he loses his own house. You can't get a house to rent anywhere. You can't get a house to rent. Why am I here? Even when you are holding your money. Let me do one more share. Some of us, we don't like watching video with merriment or FAVOUR. All honey to be on deck. Transportation man. You are the one to call me one day and say, brother, take phone. Working on warning. Osaloba they do warning. Our gang get what God cannot do does not exist. We don't like being online. Receive it. Receive it, Irona. What have you, Moses? It happened in the time of Moses. In the book of Numbers 31, verse 49. Moses going to armed struggle. He trained on the soldiers. You have to go and do training. You have to go and do training. Asari Tokumbo is coming. Most of you Fatih Asani Tokumbo today, he said that word to liberate you. He's coming to come and liberate the Eka. He's coming to come and liberate the Jaws. Because do alien today, they owns all land. Otonu wado bago existing. Oto no wado bago existing. They owns everything. Nobody today can speak. That's why Obaseki came. I've been looking at the law 1999 Constitution was amended according to how it was gazetted. Oba Bini is only the traditional head of four traditional rulers. Say no. Error of the law we on BLA. It's just like when I'm a president. They almost have equal right, but because you're the head. Do you know these people they militarize everything and subject those Enigi and everybody to be their children. This is what one thing we are not getting clear. I see so many do children, they will just write. Edonimo said, to the world, you are killing yourself. There are names you bear now. There's who will be. If you say, okay, you think you are from Bini, because I'm an Agbo Yebe. Agbo Yebe nebon why they bet you are from Bini. You not your weird Bino. Come here and do man. We are coming. It is as worse as that. It is as delicate as more than what you reason. I pray no one Agbo. It will come to a time you cannot come here and do man. Will no answer. Come here and do man. But this is a net today. You got you not feel anything wrong about it. You don't see anything wrong. Everything is so far. Your block can submit. You're completely too flat. Imagine somebody being alive. Too flat is just your problem. The problem is solved. Imagine. Instead of us to go to our drawing board, how does this thing came into existence? We not they care. We don't care. Only Makaima. Obayaga now. Now, do you know the very day you know your identity? Now, today in the book of Luke, the book of Luke 18, verse 38 and 39. When they call that the blind Bartimaeus, he called Jesus. He said, Jesus, the son of David, have mercy on me. He called him according to a Louis. Okay? How you go to identify yourself today? No, why identify? What's it? What's it? What's going on? Somebody, do you know you can be enslaved? You can be in bondage by the name you bear. You take a mom, who will make you a woman, or who buy the not your bugby. Whatever generation we born, who it to cost me there? Who is that person? There were even some Idu fathers. Also, they were also joined to Lagos. Woman identity, you are identityless because a war working of you call women the idea that we see a lot of atrocity today. What you follow will determine what will follow you. There are words called impartation. I'm the representative of my ancestors. Any person that knows my father, where he era, a man is intelligent. Or money may be no who one go make any year you no matter your money. You are not the true son of my father. When I wear more pure man, money you who money or make any year you can change every work. It's a gene, it flows in you. Now, as an Iduma will carry, there is a core value in America, American first. That's why the home of human rights, America. Now, let me tell you the meaning of core value again. Core value are fundamental, non-negotiable principles. The way you live your life. That is, I negotiate. I have when we always slightly negotiable. There are some times they will tax on clothes in the market. In all this is they core value with you. Is he here and unable? That's who you are. And what to why? That's why Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the table, we will not bow down. Let her go and pack everything and go to Ronigbe and say anything. I will still come and I say, I go better will be you. I will still rain it on top of to provoke you and see what you can do. That was what make. The post people for Nebuchadnezzar. Who made you? That's how that work of. No will tell you at times it doesn't have a core value. You are a bit tossed up and down. So fire away. If you benefit them, it's not corruption. All manner benefiting in corruption. Or whether it benefits also, it does not benefit also. Corruption is corruption. That's why today you have a favor right. Right now, Nigeria will be shared. A mama identify a woman, a die, I will salobo no be in the book of Daniel. Or where those that know their God, they shall renew their strength. They will do exploits. Do you know that God is talking about? He's talking about your ancestors. That's why it was scripted in that Proverbs 22 verse 28. He said, remove not the ancient landmark which your father has set up. Or where become. Obano, your father is already in the land for more than 300 years. A king is for more than 300 years. Before this alien came. Upon the atrocity in Idu-Igodomigodo, they were the merchandise of slaves. Was to say, today, they say, but you want your children to do well. Why the video notice? That's what. Don't you see children abroad? I think with the statistics so far, I'm on a reg by 30%. They are misbehaving. Don't you see the system? 30% of children abroad are misbehaving. Go to UK. Noire et mon bé. Et so sigbo sirarian. 14 years old, 13 years old. 10 years old, all make up here. Big be all make up here school. Because the reason why to do you are see, no matter how you might have integrated. When they want to start destroying people, look at what happened with Belfast the other day. They know you, they know your doorstep. They did not open Buko. They started going to Oweman in a color. They are the finance one go. This is how they will do you one day. Your mother say, I don't integrate now. Even I will be living here. And I know who you are, but you yourself doesn't know who you are. When I say at times, Oba is not my father. He knows. He's not my father now. He knows. But it can be your own because you are an alien. You are an alien. You have not been able to gotten any conviction. What this thing they have been saying, a weaponization being kidnapping. You don't care who you are, your identity, your core value, man. Your core value is supposed to be that is supposed to be your lifestyle that makes you unique. You have had a lot of news. Waiting on who you are going to see how calamities go to fall soon. I don't know why God is still using me to send warning. A destruction or so for those of you losing emotion, doing videos, except where now, do you know a lot of person that does not really have problem? Will you leave this place? Whom are you misleading? Now what you will go scot free. I don't care whether you are male, you are a female. But on that guy tonight, he let me answer and visit you. You yourself that came to my body the other day begging. I will be reporting you. I bet it to the Allah. A university can't go up no go. You are very stupid. Still here performing shenanigans. You know that's people believe in prima donna syndrome. Oh boy, you died. You came to my body the other day. If I can even see the message right now, let me read the last paragraph of the message. At the time they try to beg you, doesn't give them face. They will keep on as if they still have strength. In my tear born, I came the other day now with Yabo, but today my Yabo. Look at the full note he wrote. While let me picture Nana, look at him here. Let me read the last paragraph. He said, please indulge me your time, so I can call, I can talk and have a civil conversation with you. Not the rest of him, because I have no time to start promoting these idiots. Yeah? May the universe collapse on you. All the malnutrition, it will happen to you and your family. How dare you? Even your king knows me by my name. He can't talk to me. What are you doing? Then I'm stupid thing. That's why a lot of person at times you don't need to even forgive them when they do anything. If not break at all, or can go. Who saw you not? And we do here from today night. And we do here spoke with him. Our ancient father will haunt you. Use that set of children. No, what are you getting when people are being enslaved? No, tell me one thing you are gaining. No, what are you gaining? What are you gaining from all these shenanigans? If he really owns the land, what has he been doing for 800 years? Why not allow the land to develop? Tell me your benefit of your power to humans. The same way they will tell you at times when we are in school those days, they'll say economic important. Let me use the word earthworm. Do you know the economic importance of earthworm? During dry season, it helps to moisturize the soil. All of you know earthworm. It cannot mean during summer again. Tell me one economic importance of your palace. Every village today, name after your garden palace. Obazagbon, Obanini, all of them, they have crisis today. No one a peace here. No one there is peace today. Oh, but when you are with that, or then when they know universe. Una will deck, but tender any useless apology. Ogun here, boy, Ogun warning of a boy. You are stupid. Everywhere my missing them for more than 800 years. No, tell me one thing that is working. Does the state look like a state that have a king? You don't know the meaning of a king. No wonder you are very happy when you call yourself a slave. He himself right now is even tired of taking you guys as a slave. Let me read the last paragraph. Why you yourself? Only what you can write misleading. Do you know the meaning of misleading? When I mislead on my head, I will be you. Era no ma bios no gun gbera gbe you for it. De la ma do bo we je na ira you leje now. Wa zige ka oni. You can even bury them. Now Edo aliens are useless, rejected, slaves by their master. They are not rejected slaves. That's why there is no place today, even where there is a Edo alien. The man is not interested. That's why recently you are seeing that Obo the Yafati security. Imagine the Yeriani. You only can't do a Kenyan donor. Nimi wa again tie bokpa anybody. Then or the EE like the third face. Almighty said, but I will take permission from the universe. New wa December. A body mate no wa worry wana. Nema we to wa mi oba. Are you not seeing it today massively? A man no refuse to know who they are. No identify themselves with you people. A blame. No, I told the people, he said, but they are. Go on to the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 6. A is the word I'm telling you today. You are not going to be expecting a non-moment. No, the ark you are going to be seeing today is the truth I'm preaching from here. If you like hacking to it, if it doesn't like me, there you walk. Came me potter. One woof one. But anateli tosana wosi or temas. They always there. Suffering, a bit suffering war. A way body man, a big warrior. Houses right now is locked against black. A boy a black because you don't even know things are changing. Go and look at it today now. You have a more so worried again. What's the crime of so worried? What's the crime of that very man? Tell me one thing that man has committed because he wants a better society. Who came here and no ban on supported so worried? No Edo-Land will support so worried. Nobody supported. Well, man so you support. Yeah, man, not stand for where that man will never in his life bow down for any king. Rubbish or Bob down. Then let's look at the paragraph. If it favors them, it's not corruption. If it does not favor them, it's corruption. This is one replicant picture of Edo-Land. These are the or favor here. Then what the banner will move or tough here. That's what they like. The life of other person man concerning him. And this is a man that he has no problem. He has security. He has money. A great ancestor of Ego not to talk about gold and bronze. Alone is enough for one who not here to live for their full life. You are here fooling yourself. You are here fooling yourself. Supporting shenanigans. A man guy protesting the Weibo the same Weibo working. How was the Weibo built? Spanish people they know who they are. How will you ever excel in life? Or you work by Romana around you. Like Bella Kekatona, he may be where Rano. He had the right to support his father, but who will not bear with me. Everyone can bury him. Your Bella Kekato can bury away. Ah, most of you. I am a bonaseri. So Kumaka Mohogo. The people like you now supporting this nonsense. After all, me yagba, I mean, Mokpa yagba. Obi kono wiye. Why me? Go and go core value. Don't take it from me. Go and go the meaning of core value. Go and go it, put it in your sarcophagus or anywhere. You will be astonished and ashamed where a core value now. That's who I'm supposed to be. The same core value or you wear you see decency. That thing you are proud of. Only what they do have is that bid and okuku waffle that made them say do to the world. Let any foreigner confront you. Why is your king doing this thing? We have the right. That's what you are going to say. Senseless being. Then I bomb my one. Don't you look at all of you are big married now. The man even thought they not buy. The more vaccinated alien today are Edo people. Very soon, I think. They lure most of you. They are still luring you today. Then you are not insulting Asakit Kokumbo. He's speaking on your behalf. Do man and Moses became an enemy to Pharaoh. This was the same thing Moses did. He sent message across, even when he was in Egypt. When he was in captivity with them, Moses' life was good. Did Asakit Kokumbo have problem? No. APC government now you're capping it Tunubu. In our way to Polo. They are in the same region, Niger Delta. If at all they are going to fulanize Nigeria, Asari Tokumbo are no problem. There are people that have no problem. Like me, you cannot fulanize me. Because I'm the most strongest man in Europe. We're stronger. Do stronger. The way video Badua they are going to do. That's to me. That's what I feel. Say whatsoever I hear you say to my ear, so what will I do? Now the same Moses, who were true frequency or Kagbinane warfare, he was already fighting already before he now showed physically to the children of Israel. That he saw Egyptian molesting an Israelite. He caught that Egyptian and hit him under the sand. Not even knowing where the so-called Israeli alien, all those vagabond Australian wallaby, they were peeping at Moses. They were even angry. Why must you be the person that is using us to do slavery? They were angry because they were not angry when Moses came out another day. And let me also go and tell the burden of my people. Then he made these two aliens, these two vagabonds. When I we let promised land in on or now we are not where you will say to your children. God visit the iniquity of the children to the father up to the children, to the fourth generation. 400 years time, what I mean, I'm saying, all lelu. The next time you will be, what I want you where, yeah, back my game, where? Get to him, no magba. Moses came out, okay, let me go and see the burden of my people. He met to useless Israeli, and they were fighting. He just called them. Why are you fighting? Both of you are brothers. Imagine Moses that his life we are going life me one man. Been a life me one man area waje. Been again he problem. A problem is a natural synonym. A problem a big man, a life me man so a big man. Because I don't know he do abandon demon because he's on my back. Even your bani was a lot punish me, you know some baby. The Moses told them, you guys are brother, stop this fight. They accused Moses. And you want to come and kill us? The same way you killed two Egyptians the other day. They accused him. Moses' life were good. He was head to the palace of Pharaoh because they know him as the son of the palace. But despite the Mendes and the good life Moses were living, he began to look at the bordering of the people the same way I look at the bordering of my people standing here advocating. I'm going to use you today. I'm going to officially be hand over your name. I will hand over your name to a mother goddess. If not, what are you? Because you don't care. So far your buy is fine. No basuwa. This was how these two aliens. They were the two aliens. Belak and Ekato, who are soon. They now accuse Moses. You want to come and buy us the same way you buy to Egyptian the other day. Moses were astonished. And say, where these people women they save? Where me they fear man for? Where me they bother about their condition? Go and look at my home jeep is there, leisure jeep is there, chariot is there, private jet is there. I have my own personal apartment. So fire because Moses man lobby the Moses now said, now be say Pharaoh don't know about this thing. That was how Moses entered the house. He looked at the gold, near view, and he looked at everything. I'm going to believe. He ran from the face of Pharaoh. For 40 years, Moses entered wilderness. Moses entered wilderness. This was a my life ever man. The same way today, I make myself uncomfortable to make sure humanity have lives. No Edo person, no Nigerian talked about COVID-19. I fought it. Moses wayara any person who acts on Doloma it become you are saying because who fish yao when they were injecting us. I fought it single-handedly. You don't know what it takes. You think the world is joking. Moses left. Even went and go and marry. Imagine you living your comfort zone. Moses became an enemy to Pharaoh to liberate the Israelites. I became an enemy to your king to make sure Idu children are free. I became an enemy of the whole government in Europe. I became an enemy to them, all of them too. I became an enemy to all of them to enable me fight for humanity. I'm enemy to your palace. We can never be friends. I'm enemy to all the 28 states in Europe. I'm the enemy to their president. Ole Donald Trump. All same. Later, what is a Brazilian president? Mostly, he's a patriot. Victor Orban, the Hungarian president also. That's why okay, I have a last manikba. I ain't have a kunibungo. Or consider with many of my city. The rest of them, we sort of travel on here. We are all playing like boss. Because my port of entry, something may happen. The stress I went through, Brigadier, what I go through it. Today, I make you a choosing one. Choose one. Today, I choose when. Go and fight. You also going to fight. We're not going here. We're not to protect you. If you were protected, rather you were. Were you able to call your parents and you put it there? Let me see if you can be sincere. A dirty set of human being. Have a slave in Emirati. Asari Tokubo right now is becoming a problem, an enemy to a Edo alien to liberate the Idu children. Let me name to you categorically the people today. The whole 18 local government. They are under threat, under enslavement from this palace. The whole 18 local government. No one of them that has freedom of speech. Because of militarization and government power. That's why any government that did not normally do big way, so that they tell him what and what he need to, how to treat the people in Haiti. That was why Baseki in the first tenure, leadership were there a little. That was why a second tenure we are the autonomy. The 18 local government, the whole Enigis, so that they can go and protect their localities. He started paying them directly. Because I go say palace, amen, I warrior. Now, digo the bullet. We're winning a yakin or phone. He made them an instrument of radical and caricature. A lot of human beings. That's the Pharaoh in making. That is the Pharaoh and the Goliath in making. A lot of human. I went to Mado Bowe, they bag banana or whatever. Everybody must have to speak. But there's one thing is sure. Define who you are. Who you are lies your blessing. Or can they determine where you to. If you know who you are, you know the places you are supposed to go. My father, my ancestors were never enslaved. My ancestors were never enslaved. He was a dogged man on his own. Now, we might hear a stress, a Louis way. That was why anything I'm doing as is scripted, I will tell you the scripture. Jesus Christ was addressed as the son of David when the black Bartimaeus called him. In that Luke 18, 38 and 39, he said, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. Who is David? He's from the loins of Abraham. So if I'm going to be introducing myself to you tomorrow, which I've already said in the ticker, my name is Newton. Or my names are Newton. Imadeyu Nwagbo Andrew. Igbinigun, the son of Udugwe. Or I can say, let me start it from my father. My names are Newton. Imadeyu Nwagbo Andrew, the son of Igbinigun Udugwe. Don't you see the connectivity? Have you been able to connect yourself? If you must succeed, what is coming? If you must succeed, what is coming? Go and look at where you are from. But we have problem with you people. It is not all bad children that are lunatic. There are some that are good. We have some of them as wives. We have some of them as friends. We have some of them as wives. We have some of them as friends. I gave a testimony one time, one of our brothers here in Spain. I think it will be 3 years ago. He called me and he dashed me 50 euros. He said, come Newton, you don't go and say everything you have said about us is true. But he might dialogue and true frequency, amen if you would. Some of the people today God are using, they are from the loins of the Oba. But big true frequency, he am feel would never knew where no, he tell the Lodena. This is not my cover. A guy not going now. It should be related to the loins. But you can see he's standing now, speaking the truth. Also, have a way, a protection of a protective market. The most strongest man, smart as you are rugged in the physical. If there's anything that is going to date your spiritual life, not to be rugged as that, tonight there is impartation. I impart strength into you spiritually. I'm giving him strength from here. Why have done one? Who you not die? Say yes, sir. E man not tell me that my year yanku. I say le we no ya bagba ni owo yo. A man not tell me that we doesn't play with them. Wait for what is coming. We doesn't have anybody. Okay, right now, somebody is fighting for Nigeria. You don't want to step on toes. And we will not offend the police. We will not offend the army. A real deliverer must become an enemy to your oppressor to enable him liberate you. Moses became an enemy to Pharaoh. That was why he was able to liberate the children of Israel. I'm an enemy to all these, your alien governor and whatever. Do you think if I want to enter a Pueblo government? There are a lot of people from our region here in Spain, about 3 of them. They are working for Pueblo as we speak. While there are also some other fools who is wanting to support the government, but Omasi Yambo. Do you know how many calls I receive every day by day? Now, brother, where they going with them? I'm here for the liberation of my people. How many times have you ever seen me ask for flower? How many times have you ever seen me give me rose, give me money gum or day gum? Have I ever asked you one day? Even for you to even share, I praise you for it. Aren't you surprised? I'm not into monetization. A trend in Yahweh one video now, also Yahweh 20. If I'm doing content, I'm number 1. That's why I'm number 1 in this whole activity. None of them, none of all these aliens have ever one day accused me where you are misleading us in a gesture. What did I say about Vid-19? What did I say about it? Think about writing. You are very useless. He said, no, you are lame. If you are from their loins, everybody have right to support his or her father. That's why there are people. That's why the reason why you must not have to imitate anybody. You might be seeing somebody doing exploits, supporting evil. Maybe Owiano. But where to boy Yagwalera. Go and look for who you are. Who you are can really determine whether do are going to do there. That's why when Joshua began to see that there was too much shenanigans in Israel, all of you are misbehaving. He was given a mandate to follow. That was why in that Joshua 1, verse 9, Joshua became a little bit afraid. Then God told him, have I not commanded you not to be afraid nor dismayed? That wherever place you go, I'm with you. Joshua was afraid. Because seeing so many Israeli aliens, some of them were going to Wavegenano. Somebody that is fighting tooth and nail to make sure your life is better. Where we want to mislead the way. But what about your useless father? Who have been in his throne for 800 years? No one single road tied. No one monument raised. Work a monument now. It has been there. By the way. Such an historical whatever should be the best state in Nigeria. Joshua called them. In that Joshua 24 verse 15. He said, if it pleases you that you want to serve the God in which land that you do it, he said, do. I thought someone you. The same thing I'm saying right now. If it also pleases you that you want to serve the God of the Amorites, do. If it also pleases you want to also serve, most of you, there was a God near Yahweh serve. He said they should do. He said as for him, he's going to serve the living God. What is the living God? The same God that gave covenant to Moses, to Abraham, that was later extended to Isaac, Jacob, then have a David and Adolade. You can see the connection. But you are praying the God of David. Now they were able to follow suit. This is where we belong. Even in that very time, the time of Israel, they were the Amorites. They were the Amalekites. They were different kind of people. So also we are right now. What will make you to enter the ark, which is not physical? The ark right now, you are going to enter through frequency, energy and vibration. The universe will carry your consciousness. Even when the high frequency is being increased, the radioactive, anything affect you, it will only shake you. Because why? You are being endowed by the God of the universe. They are not going to be physical in Allah. You are going to hear. That was why I was telling a friend of mine yesterday, a very reputable person, when we were coming back from the journey we made yesterday. He said that, the people they started life together, most of them, In a way, if you take a look at that book of 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17, he said, if you are in Christ, you are a new creature. Now I said, do you know you are in Christ right now? All things are passing away to become new. You are not going to have a new friends, a new idea, a new consciousness. That guy was explaining to me, a connection, a many. He had to have for us the way or what in Bagby area, or in Bagby area. When upon where is also vast in the things of God. I get the way it kept quiet. I think I have not gotten this word of God in this realm. You know, it's not all about accepting Jesus here. All things shall pass away. Every day become new. You have not begun to understand where you don't follow multitude. Or he said, God will take away a lot of friends away from your life. You will not remain alone. I'm one man's called. But in my phone, many go answer. Me pare me agbele man be the street. I beg people at time, please. Maybe on my one bella case, oh we am here. Yeah, give me a work, but I give not a worry. There one of our allies one day took me 1 week to always call him, please. No, no. What do you know damn nani? If I might be you cannot let me when I let me now. No. And now to make it parable. But now when they came to come and read Jesus, Peter brought up a knife and caught one of the Philistines. Jesus Christ put back the ear. Do you think such an anointed man, Jesus Christ, who can fist up by the ear, don't you think he also has the strength to vanish? It's what I, Idu-Igodomigodo, must have to go through. They will pour spit on my face. They will insult me. I might also one day be waylaid. I might be stabbed at any time. Just the same way Belake Katon or let me what he's doing right now. Look at people, watch every one of you is happy. I thank God we are not hearing this very message from this perspective. Look at the accusation. I'm misleading people. Now you want me to come and say what will favor him. That's what you want me to say. Now we are here to redeem or to liberate the people who are downtrodden. I'm not here for the rich. I'm here for the vulnerable ones who cannot speak for themselves. It is not every job. There are some Ijo today, giants, who can also be supporting, who can also fight against Asari Tokumbo when it comes. Because this is very system favors them. Any person that this government or this system favor does not want it to change. People like Belake Kato with family or Egboge. And we will not break Kato recently because I think there was one Edu of Kato or Wune of Egbona. Because we won't down. Do you know today most of the chiefs in the palace of Viebola, they are Idu fathers. Misplaced priority, and they thought it's as business as usual. No, if it is not business as usual, why in a mere way why I'm with 20 million, why do you think not feeling headache? Why am I not feeling headache? You have said, you have stored anyway, but I control the spiritual atmosphere. The calamity, it will continue. You think it's a joke? Must I dress like who Madam Fodio first? Nonsense. Why are they bagangry? What they babble? Please imagine us. If you are in Christ, you are a new creator. That is to say, the very day you know you are. All things, all those nyama, all those life you used to live, you live there no more. All those fake identification, we are talking with you know, fighting unnecessary fight. You not select a fight. This fight is unique. Let me fight it in respect. Oh well, let me fight it. You are no longer afraid of anybody. You speak whenever time that God lays you out to speak. That what that verse means, that first 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17. All things apart, all those fear is gone. Having him no man ban is gone. How can you see a reputable Idu man claiming another father? What's your problem? Or we meet you getting big mewa. I have my own father. I wake up valuing me. No, I love you. There are most of you today on 20 konike e ka we pagbe but have liena have bella ke ka tora no suhu e ki apagbe e bu egbo bi yan e am we pedophile na love you ki bieka. They sleep with their children. I won't dana ni mama because you why me and when walk guyan e obi ko owunu de yan agbe bagbon that he goat. He said, how many times he wants spend, how many years he wants spend for this life? We not go knock him, mama. They knock everything, knock it. But you why me? You expect our society to go forward. Why you go forward? And this is a true life story. What is Medellin there? Omario Tienva Yegwa, no one Tienva ni Togo. Omaglerio Tienva. Who is Medellin who? Now what bear here? What boom? Useless set of children. The man who are operating. So that you will see how we are going to build that land again. That's why if you go to up to today, there is a place that I call Idu-Mota, Lagos. Some part of Lagos, Idu-Land, you know. Idu here in Europe, in another different country you were. Idu nearly the Nigeria, Idu no. They cut everything. Still go to Ronigbe today. Idu go raw. Idu raw. Idu dogun raw. You don't want to read over. Here, my change journey. Our bazaar bona, our bad this na. Our treating here existing. Villages here do are begging them. Why calamity not go happen? Tell me why calamity not go happen. You think you are going to hold the land for too long? In the book of Exodus, chapter 12, reading from verse 40, the length of time the children of Israel spent in captivity was 430 years. I mean, I know that with the sensitization I've done, with the advocacy I put on her, our freedom must come and a period of now. So I don't want any of you to go and start insulting and starting Sokumbo because of excitement, using emotions. They know what they are doing. Amen. One of our dogged dollars of our team. I don't think he knows I'm online. Let them fight their fight. Don't you see? When bad people enter Oroni, we are talking about in all local governments, don't even one kind of. But they are starting to coming. Because maybe I'm fear why you're good. Because me, I look at it as one of those things. What are they furious about it? All of them that have not been able to confront Fulani, who have never wanted to do video about bandits. Why are they so interested about Sari Tokumbo? You now see all of them now with their nanobots and nanoparticles in their head coming out. Come. Where must you see? Most of you, if you are not beg, we might get attacked. Do you really think if it's not permitted by the gods that the federal government will allow Asari Tokumbo to go and do such a thing? You can see right now they are fighting empty air. And you yourself, you are still joining them. And the same Asari Tokumbo, he just sound a warning. Now me cannot leave you and let you go. The same way people come and say, hey, about us. The book of Numbers. The people that entered promised land were Joshua and his friends. The rest of them, they died. You know what killed them? Murmuring. Very nice to do it now. Because he wants them. Choose who you are going to serve. That's how we are now. Imagine don't get on. I have my ancestor is the most powerful ancestor in the world. Bring it on now. You can't bring it on. The most strongest man in Europe. I protested the Brussels in 2017. Me and this will be this vagabond will be media. We keep with Topito a bilateral agreement to deport some Italian aliens in 2017, man, top it away. Today, struggle in I'm a general in this struggle. When it tell you, go and check my antecedent. You check history. There was a sense why Ezekiah in Isaiah 38. Such an accusation were put upon Ezekiah. You know what? Be fake listening what in Salobo. God passed a judgment instantly. On a great prophet Isaiah. We have been able to Salobo. Okay, let me tell the people not do well the prophesy now. A belakes can't stop it. He omitted what Ezekiah stand for. They sent prophet Isaiah to go and tell Ezekiah. And this time around, Ezekiah was sick. He need the hand of God to heal him. When that message came from Isaiah, being a prophet of Jehovah Nissi, he said, thus saith the Lord of hosts. He's not talking to Ezekiah. He said, this sickness is going to lead unto death. Favor. Because Belakekato and his family, they changed a character, they now gave another one to God. Because God intended to use physical judgment. Then what did Ezekiah do? He contested. Immediately he asked recurso consensuoso. He asked recurso consensuoso that he provoked heaven and turned it back against the wall. God check my record. God check my record. How will this message be sent to me? Look how I've done it. No knowing where Belakekato no soon was the one that omitted his name. Then that thing not touch God. Ezekiah, you are a nice man. He called Isaiah immediately. Go and tell Ezekiah that I've added more 15 years to his age. Oh, and I see one. Oh, Sanera make a call me, Yam, Konayariavion. Inagleame Kona, I mislead Belakeka to our Mike, where I'm. Oh, let to read Obama, Gassi. Every work can be a poor dinner. If Fulaniga and family were ya go. Today, I remove you and your family away from the ship of salvation for humanity and redemption. Even when no repent. Itani fear kegbe. After all, buwa no useless. Oba wa pa matia boni koka bi koka we. Bi koka we boji koka sen. Comment ça même? On a the only thing they have done. Idian yes again. He done Idian done yes again to fight his own brother on Kunojo. He am I yoko ropa dead. He never went to any war. Only then what they know how to do it to spoil. We don't know what we lay cost in, not lay cost in your cuckoo. Or man, not few for control for correction. We don't have few questions in and they to what head, do what man yeho, do what man tonton. He said, vous also know as a sodo, do what escucha bien. That today, Asari Sokumba will not be sending message. Right now, we're going to know. A Jetta, you are not looking for Jetta now. Come and fight for us. I know everything is good. That was how God sent Prophet Isaiah. He said, Isaiah, come. Go and meet Ezekiah. Tell him it was a mistake. I've added more 15 years to his age. This is what they know how to do. They are the devils. Why the devil heaven? They are the one. Any person that puts you into perpetual bondage or a devil, they are the demons. They doesn't. Who are those devils? They doesn't have a division follow for humanity. They don't care about anybody. All they know about is for themselves. Children are being kidnapped. No proactive measure to protect anybody. Who more go and talk? But hey, then what about the neighbor? Ali, Don Pedro Obaseki went to UK. Being that on anyway UK and let me spread this talk now because Pedro Obaseki knew where man who low. Let me stand on the capital city of the world so that I can pronounce this name through frequency. A man we no who we no talk. Agbe Don Pedro ba. Wicked set of alien. Agbe ba. A lot of you, when some certain person are being accused, they are not really looking for that person. Are they looking for me? Can I do anything about get to where I am? The more powerful man in the world. They are looking for you. The thing that I'm standing on their way. I don't want them to buy most of you again. That's why there are some energy they channel. Una le energy ni. No, where you are building up a new system where against the rainy day, then you start losing it. Who are losing here? No man, hey, Asari Tokumbo is coming. Oh, Asari is coming. Oh. You want to come and follow. Before you know now, those stay to WhatsApp. Yes, committee. And God is about to punish them. We are donating. Your father will look at you and just for this. Oh, what le love to generate kwe in ha take boy era be bia ku gbe say why so why mina we dey gbe etire why because your father dey pity you omege era wa ge we woman responsible or wa care who working align. A lot of you doesn't know how spirituality functions. They are draining your strength. That's what they know how to do. They are draining you. You think they are helping you. Your body at the end of the day, what happened to Hezekiah? That's why you know, man. Now you take define who you be. And not be of you know better. Then you start living like a born-free person. That you no longer in bondage. Most of your fathers were in bondage. They put them into slavery because you are mighty like Webo. They are fearing you talk away or appointing one your boy baby rock. A bomb anybody one day. A bomb anybody and young pente. Young way than answer. A my affinity born innocent. All of them have a cartona. We're part of it. Do we if cut all of them? We're part of it. Go see all of them. I will take a nigga. Do you know how many chiefs don't buy for a boy? They buy anyhow. They can always work in it. Young people. Is it not those people that are supposed to okay, well, I am a more. I mean to avoid working in there. And I will know where we not person up by faith. That's why what they do. If they want to conquer you, they use fear, they use guilt, and they use indictment. They will create that fear inside of you. And fear is a giant killer. No. How can a king know you? We are not your body, no, but they instead of them to bring out money, okay, let me swan, this one we go, you one or one. A down the local government chairman or a nigga, Wayabag, Nanuao, on our me, let's say 20 million. No, but me 20 million going to arm struggle. Will boom, Orion with a youth boom. Mark as 20 youth or 30 youth no hand by. So a surplus in a rare Orion, Arabi Abde Sako, let cooperate together on you, what your boss or Obonoma de COVID. A social man fear COVID. Or big pack and fully vaccinated. Then are you people not stupid? If they know about it, maybe if I hand like third fight, why we have a salo who again. Only it's going to be fire for fire. Even I want more again. It's about 100 could away the protest itself. Why we trigger any I won't until one time. Any bad comment you right there or Buera can be ring road. What salo? Are you mad? A man where a man drop dead the way bona. Go and look how people are buying. And all that one. You are very stupid. Can you eat your cake and have it? Ma we magbagui me adobo mi wo ko. O ma se no ya let go we ohun danu kin. O ye no wo se we ai. O ma se. Ya you we. Rubbish. Too much call today. What you guys are calling for now? Does you guys know I'm on line? Let me just say maybe one will tell me about something. Yo, don't guys. I'm sure it's an number call. Please, it is very, very compulsory. Go and discover to recover. Mayakba. Two nations struggle by Nana. They have their own people. A lot of them has also changed through frequency. Mayakba, who can pick up a fight? Who can evaluate it? A powers in Ore no supporting is he us or help where? This useless boy, you begged last week here. In a way, lad, in a way, and I say forgiveness you. Work a yabo working or can't work at universe. We're not a bad day again. You want to dare my God. A queen of England. He went back born and crucified. He may you can say, well, man, I'm a peace in it. Yeah, see, 2010, let me name it to you. Serially. David Cameron resigned. David Cameron, he resigned. Theresa May, or resigned. Boris Johnson, none of them finished up their tenure, or resigned. Liz Truss, or resigned. Rishi Sunak, or resigned. Keir Starmer, he resigned. In our all thing, we do children have peace. UK will never have peace. But what thing I said again, in our every man I mean the UK, they have no peace. The more debilitated place in the world is UK Janjaweed. Because a man sincerely, bitterly, because they were the one that imprisoned our Moses. By now, we would have been liberated by now. UK was the one that sponsored the kidnap of His Excellency Mazion and the Kano. Up to today, they are still the one logically locking Sowore here and there because they don't want to be free. In collaboration with your Janjaweed palace. Then I will be happy with you. Every of our deliverers, they want to silence them. Near God will be the one arrest on him. The one they will announce they want to arrest. What is this man crime now? Because if you assume that man, I no longer look at your small shenanigans. Once something happens, are we going to cause liberation? That's what I am. Oh my God, always say, if I'm led, I'll pray for Sowore. Be arrested, a body metier or Babakare, the former chief of staff of Buhari. You want to use me to play? Oh my God, Jack Monoya dear, read my lips. You are mad. You may way to one back. Are you not seeing no battle? I've be debilitated like this for once. I said, oh, I'm your back. I know that song. You are mad. Man people everywhere. Hello, Chairman. Rela broker. No problem. No problem. Come on, me white boy. What your bonny cocker? If you were angling, I will not tear bonny. Up till now, we cocker take it. In my father's area at that time. There is a man there, Ikoka. The whole family is, yeah, they came from Ikoka. Lake off for them, give me water, and no matter how you in Wasu. He said Sunan lost an election. Who get a wakon? I have who get a con? When did they do general election? When did they do? Mammy Belakeka to con. When did Sunan left there? It was when Liz Truss resigned after he announced. And then he walked in and said, "A dirty queen." And said, "Go and confirm. You know about me. I not be your palmate. I'm a who was soon. No general election for the past how many years in the UK? Go and read your history. Do with TB. Or Kokpakpa or Tainokpa. When did they do general election? All of them have been resigning. Or lost election. Rishi Sunak can know your boy. In a way, not part of the House of Commons. We were talking where Keir Starmer always lose. Maybe you call you, but you can see that I could name the leaders of the Janjaweed UK when they resigned. When they more even know you. One of my Uzano Buwaido. You can't even say anyone. All you know. A dot to the world. If no can open no man, may the vaccine you took off boy. Useless set of people. But go no view. If no rare your full generation combined together, must say half of back. The most vast man, the most vast man in Europe when it comes to activism. I can from this topic give a lave with different tune, different quoting. A Bible writer. Oh no, what now? You are stupid. I'll be talking since a Bible women, man, or what they said, the part of the celebrate today, look at what I'm talking about. If a shift through conscious, if a shift through frequency of a lagodoyen and webe. You are stupid. You working. No, nothing, no, mama. Please. Every one of us should go and look for our father. Go and look for your forefathers. If you must, go and make friends with your fathers. They're not getting away the day for now. A noise now will make the data with me for Nederia. If team if you san, that's why most of the Asian people that also joined in PTN. They did narrative they sold right from time. I'll be adding it to my activism. Where I san. Una mienye. Ugbe san oke gbenye. Ina we know. Edo alien akagbe. Edo they are the most deadliest species. I was the one that turned that very narrative. So me, I don't just come where ununozi duopa merena. In every areas, all loose and corner and oppression, we talked about everything. I was the one that liberated the Asian people from that chains and shackles. Oh, Hana do again and go on. Edo alien so pushy that why mienye una san who can be san because they are trying to say well Ogian more deadly than enye. You know, Edo alien wicked is it. Very wicked set of people. Imagine Omano Gioma Wadunu Wukoma. Puedo matate quando tu non quieres morir, or mean in Spanish. Ogio, when you don't want to die, or moge, you ogio. A lot of you don't know the meaning. Mecatale da Yagberane. Or you make me reduta con fuego. Como que tu reduta con fuego? What it means in Spanish? Let me say it again. For those of you that live in Spain. Puedo matate quando tu non quieres morir. Or mano gioma wedonu wikoma. He can buy you when you don't want. You are not preparing for death. You are not sick or what. That's who their king is. And he bathed with fire, wickedness. A father that cannot father a children, such a father is a useless father. I said it right from time. I cannot feel turn over wife. I'm a very useless set of people. In Nigeria, I don't say the habit of the nation. According to what they put in there, whatever. But a habit in man, then the other place are man. They just subject everybody to be slavery. If John Waite here said, Lana, where we a day when you came to the land? We're not as an invader. Who were when I'm full and even rena na iru war. E ki o paga treaty. No na emaniwe ma oni ebeti ebo yo ni. The people that sign a quick battery, why am women and what am I not pa? A quick paga treaty, they want a problem again. And in a like your paga treaty is one time. No people to fiabo. Ike like your paga treaty. Wano who wa sign agreement ni. Why am me ago? Because it will still get crazy. Why am I going? I want a different king in even as a king for more than 300 years. Where you treat them, una they go into armed struggle, una they form a military, you take over the whole place. Also, when we go now, all this no small agreement, Emanisa against Poga treating or do Kinaya affair. Also, problem, but where are they today to come and tell this alien and let them go? They are nowhere to be found. That now the agreement you sign, because most of the agreement will not end well. All of you, what expire never will. You are supposed to be your country right now. Oh, man, not be 40 years never will. 1 million, 30 years we have to That to say we're full where we man. If I'm not for boy finances. The only one we are taught by doing Olu. Why balloon one man, the blow one was thinking one and for we make any. But it's not telling us right now where I've not invested. I've not invested on my purpose. If I so do get anywhere, they are 4 flats. You go near me, what are you again with UK? I can't cook you go near you go like ready baggy. I will insurance in moto with UK for 1 year. I get the lowest insurance you can pay in UK for a year is about, I think, £1,500. Convert £1,500. When you go no 4 flat to work in here, what gallery buy? A payment to anywhere. Oh, I've not made it to. I'm sorry, but I was wanted then. Block and summate as but they didn't understand. Look at it, everybody's gone. Oh man, not be 40 years in a way, bona. Oh, we are doing no COE. The bedroom or well, let me be staying here. So the way 1 year and a half. They give me what that was happening right now. Something can just happen tomorrow. Here come the new thing. I will at the rivier. Amen. This is how they are doing us right now in Europe. But one man put over. Then one of Saloba giver is there, not bath with fire. Then I started to come and bath with fire. I cannot wait if I told you that guy is coming. If my wife being ring, everybody is not coming now, but none of you could protect your road to your phone. Go and look at one video today now. Police in checkpoint. A street, he's driving almost 60. The street. Look at it. Oh, now we're not going. Look at this. A normal car. We're supposed to. I mean, not the nana. This is normal driving for the street. It is okay. No, you all day, Bob. Baby, no, na few can. But all left. It didn't do it. Oh, Saloba no go give her. No give on where they no wake home. No kill her no mama. Come on, I threaten no one. An American also do ya. That's one Bombay yaba. I can now drink no crown. We child sacrifice. All of you are lay, no. For your call. Like father, like children. You no man ba. Why are we buwa? Why love your cake be wodo? When I'm motel duria, ya wawe ya mwe yaria. Awa. Iman ye mi we mi sa chiki se keregi an wu. Ni na beli na o. But eriyan whatever. Ni aje be wu egbe. Oni esin. But it already detect and say, man, many people don't get time for this. Don't you see a lot of persons? Many people don't talk for this matter. Fight your fight. No sense. One you bonded for 800 years. Igo no one e opirino. Yet a government and we contract no 30 billion water storm project. One now money and we contracting a normal way. Why no? 30 billion went down the drain. Obaseki couldn't probe. Obaseki were probe. They were telling him what to probe. It's like you are fighting your father. From the same palace there. I also more than only me we now we contracting. They ate the money. They didn't do it. Okpebolo have money and then have a big money. That's why there's going to be some abandoned projects. 17 billion allegedly now we are now hearing that I renovate Oba market. Because part of the money, let's assume where it's even a joke. Because maybe on memo borrowed the yayi. Or see a borrowed me. I'm not alleging it now. I don't want to start laying costs on it where what would be 17 billion year renovate. Because all lobo no. What more your 17? Maybe now even it can just be let's say 1 billion. Are you not I do make price why I can't do about better new makana when our boleki leledo. Do you know how much is 17 billion? Do you know how much is 17 billion? Just for renovation of a market. How many square meters is it? Allegedly to what we are hearing. Area why we do it. Why? Because Okode not Bariona. Where I do why you monto. Boluwa. Ah, do why you moto we na di mo no I mo kan ro ho as diri you we see we. Make the people wake up first. We get the people wake up in eba. Now that one I go hey say me obo if nana you let the people wake up. Any man here. It's just where many persons would have also come out to come and do sensitization. That decolonization of the mind. In atheism, it is called decolonization of the mind. Why in gospel is called the gospel of repentance. That was why there was a saint Jesus Christ was telling them in that very book of I think Matthew 15 verse 16 precisely. He said, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You know. When the people now wake up in a bar, the rest things, you know, the people know how to demand for their freedom. That's why we are telling you, this very person, go and verify whether it's really your father. Go and verify. You have to do your verification before it's too late. No, you are getting no work home, man. It's a sin. What getting no work home? It's a sin. I really favor. A big at this school was renovated. When you are renovated, I will go and bring out the money one day. Let me even see whether they put the price here. Anything you both does, they will put the sticker there, you know. Okay, Raymond. I want to enter the school. In our place, it's verifiable. 70 billion. That would the rumor right now that have entered media. Let's assume it's true. For Rekina is 70 billion. The door is shining. So let me believe in you guys. One in my God will continue to protect one of you. The universe will protect you. But that's why I want you all to identify yourself. Identify yourself to where you belong. If you are from them, no problem with you. You have the right to support your father. But you can be defending your father while I'm also defending my ancestors. One idiot talk. No, I have my own father. My Louis is very dope. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of who I am. Who my father was. Who my ancestors was. I'm very proud of it. Also trace your ancestors to your fourth father or fifth father, anything where they say. And stop fooling yourself on the media. All of you are dying. No, we home in here. So then they are key. Why is this helicopter going? So good everyone. Have a nice day. Ciao.